Okay, so I will try to keep this as short and as sweet as possible. Now, is it worth it to upgrade from the OnePlus 12 to the OnePlus 13? Now, this is a question I have been getting so many times in my OnePlus 13 video. So I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and make a video to tell you all that yes, I think it is worth the upgrade from the OnePlus 12 to the OnePlus 13. I mean, the OnePlus 13, there is just so much good about this device right here. And it's not to say that, you know, the OnePlus 12 right here is the bad device, because it is far from a bad device. I mean, for those of you that don't know, the OnePlus 12 was basically my main device for all of last year, 2024. I mean, it handled everything that I needed it to and just so much more. I mean, the OnePlus 12 is a great phone, but when you compare it to the OnePlus 13, I mean, OnePlus really brought the heat this year with the OnePlus 13 right here. For those, I mean, many of you may know by now that I have been using this device since it came out, or even before it came out, and I have just absolutely been enjoying my experience with the OnePlus 13 right here. And you know, these days, I would say that buying a smartphone is kind of like buying a car these days, because you know, you buy a new car and you're good for like the next 2, 3, maybe even sometimes 4 years until you're ready to trade it in for a new one. And it's kind of starting to be the same with smartphones. I mean, smartphones have gotten so good these days is that when the next year comes and you know, the next phone comes out, yeah, it's a better device. It is, you know, an upgraded device, but in just little parts here and there. For the most part, you'll still be good keeping your older device for the next year or 2 or even 3 years. And we've kind of come to that point when it comes to smartphone these days. But with the OnePlus 13 right here, when you compare it to the OnePlus 12, I personally feel that OnePlus actually gave us a lot of good things here on the OnePlus 13 that does make it worth the upgrade coming from the OnePlus 12. I mean, we're getting better cameras, we're getting a better display, a better battery at 6,000 milliamps compared to 5,000 milliamp battery. We're still getting super fast charging. We're getting more durability with that IP69. So we're getting both IP68 and IP69 on this device, to whereas on the OnePlus 12, we're only getting the IP68. And then we're also getting the newer Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, which is just a powerful processor compared to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is still a good, you know, processing chip in this device right here. But I mean, the 8 Elite just takes it a step further. We're getting all the new AI features, although I believe we just got an update on the OnePlus 12 right here, which did bring a lot of those AI features to the OnePlus 12. So either way, we're going to have them on this device right here. But I mean, the OnePlus 13, it just takes it a step further when it comes to a smartphone when you compare it to the OnePlus 12. And the design, when you compare designs right here, in my opinion, I am absolutely loving the design on the OnePlus 13 right here. When you look at the back of the devices, yes, they are very comparable. I mean, they're still kind of keeping that same look with the camera module. The only difference is that on the OnePlus 13, it is no longer kind of melting into the sides like here on the OnePlus 12. It has more of a cleaner look. And then this blue color, my goodness, I absolutely love this blue color here on the OnePlus 13. And then of course, we're getting that vegan leather in the back. It's really soft to the touch. And I would say it's not as slippery as the OnePlus 12. For me, if my hands are, you know, kind of dry and, you know, I don't have a case on this device, it could be a bit slippery when using it with one hand. So it's always, you know, good to have a case. It's always good to have a case on any of your devices, or even a skin, like the skins I use from Dbrand. I have a link down in the description below. No, this is not sponsored, but definitely some changes in the back of the device. And then when we go around the sides of the device, we are now getting more of a flat design all the way around the OnePlus 13 compared to the more rounded off designs here on the OnePlus 12. And it does make holding it a bit easier here on the OnePlus 13. It feels great in the hands as well. But the thing is that it is that shiny, glossy finish, just like on the OnePlus 12. And I really wish they would have gone with a matte finish this year, but it still looks like a beautiful device. And then you take it to that front display, you're getting more of a flat display now here on the OnePlus 13 with slightly beveled edges all the way around compared to the, you know, really rounded off edges here on the OnePlus 12. And it does feel great in the hands on the OnePlus 13. And it also just makes the viewing experience a lot better, because it makes it look like you have a bigger display. I can't remember the exact dimensions of the displays. I'm not gonna go too much into specs here, but just looking at them side by side, yes, the more flat display on the OnePlus 13 does make it look like the display is much bigger, or wider, I should say, than the display on the OnePlus 12. But speaking of displays, I mean, we're getting both of them do have in-display fingerprint sensors, but this year we're getting an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor here on the OnePlus 13. And I mean, it works great. It works every single time, and it feels great with the haptics as well. As soon as you unlock your device, you can feel those haptics go into play, and they feel great. They feel great on the OnePlus 12 as well, but I believe they feel just a little bit stronger here on the OnePlus 13, and you can feel them when typing and just when doing certain things on your device, and the haptics are great on this device. But when it comes to just the displays themselves, both absolutely beautiful displays. Honestly, you can't really go wrong with either. I would say that the display on the OnePlus 13 does look a little bit brighter. The colors pop a little bit more. And yes, it does have a bit of an upgraded display compared to the OnePlus 12. I believe it was rated even one of the best displays that you can get in a smartphone, and I don't disagree. It looks absolutely beautiful. Still getting that 120 hertz on either of them. So no matter which device you use, you are going to get a smooth experience. The only difference it's going to be is when it comes to performance. The OnePlus 12 still performs like a boss, but the OnePlus 13 honestly just takes it to the next level with that Snapdragon 8 Elite processor. So if you're doing a lot more gaming, if you're doing, just a lot more multitasking, the OnePlus 13 will handle it, a lot better than the OnePlus 12. But like I said, the OnePlus 12 can still handle pretty much everything that I throw at it. So I really don't have any worries there, to be honest. But if you do need that extra power, it is there in the OnePlus 13. Now, we are also getting that advanced cooling system in the OnePlus 13 as well. So if you're a super heavy gamer, super heavy multitasker, whatever it is you're doing on your device, if you're just a super heavy user, then this phone is going to be able to stay even cooler for you longer than with the OnePlus 12 right here. And then, like I mentioned, battery life. We are now getting a 6,000 milliamp battery compared to a 5,000 milliamp battery. And battery is amazing on both of these devices, but the battery life on the OnePlus 13, I don't have to worry about it at all. I don't have to worry about the battery life on the OnePlus 12. It easily gets me through an entire day, sometimes even more than that. But the OnePlus 13 lasts me just a little bit longer, and it's great. It's nice that they were able to fit a 6,000 milliamp battery in this thin device, because the OnePlus 13 is not too thick either. It's still nice and thin, still nice and lightweight. If anything, maybe it feels a little bit lighter than the OnePlus 12. I don't know. Maybe they feel about the same. Maybe it's just in my head. But the fact that they were able to fit a 6,000 milliamp battery in the OnePlus 13 right here is great. OnePlus did a great job with that. We're still getting that IR blaster up at the top, which I personally use a lot. It can definitely come in handy. Still getting the USB Type-C charging port on the bottom, along with the speaker and the SIM ejector tool. Still getting that toggle on the left side of the device to, throw your phone instantly into silent mode, vibrant mode, or ring mode. And we're still getting the volume rockers and power button on the right side of the device as well. But overall, like I said, I'm trying to keep this short and sweet. Overall, the OnePlus 13, in my opinion, is just the better device when you do compare the two. Now, yes, I will still say, if you don't want to upgrade, you'll be more than fine keeping your OnePlus 12 for the next year, next 2 years, maybe even next 3 years. It is still a great performing device right here. But if you do want the best of the best when it comes to a OnePlus device, it's worth it to upgrade to the OnePlus 13. And right now, let me check their website right here. I did pull it up. Right now, it is going for $899 for the 16 gigabyte of RAM with 512 gigabyte storage model. So you're currently going to be able to get this for the price of the 256 gig model. Plus, you have your trade-in deals. And, I kind of went through here to see what it would be if I traded in my OnePlus 12 right here at 512 gigabytes. I'm going to get $443 off. So I'm getting pretty much about half off of the OnePlus 12 right here. Just makes it worth it even more. Kind of losing my words there. But like I said, definitely worth the upgrade. If you get the OnePlus 13 right here, you will not be disappointed. And the cameras alone for me are what did it. The cameras on the OnePlus 12, they were great for me last year, and I did mention this a lot in a lot of my previous videos about the OnePlus 12, is that a lot of the times I was able to get some great photos with the cameras here on the OnePlus 12. Great photos. Now, when it comes to video, yeah, I could use a little work. It wasn't the best when it came to taking videos. I will admit that, and I did admit that plenty of times. But when it came to taking photos, I really didn't have any complaints with the cameras on this device. But with the OnePlus 13 right here, the cameras have just been improved so much. I enjoy taking photos here on the OnePlus 13. I can get some great, amazing shots. Now, I didn't go out and compare the two when it comes to, taking photos, side by side or anything like that. But I am able to tell the difference just in my day-to-day usage with this device right here and the photos I'm able to capture. I'm like, wow, okay, so they really did their work this year with the cameras on this device. You can get some great shots with no matter what lens you're using. Even with the selfie camera, at first it was able to use a little bit of work, but they did bring that camera update, which did help it out a little bit. And even with the selfie camera, you can get some good photos, except, at night, it could still use a little bit of work in my opinion. But for the most part, I mean, capturing photos on this device is so enjoyable. And then when it comes to video here on the OnePlus 13, it's definitely been improved as well. In my opinion, when comparing it to the OnePlus 12, video in the daytime and the nighttime has definitely improved. They've also brought Dolby Vision as well when taking video. So if you want to add some HDR, you can do that as well. You have up to 8K video recording. Now I can't remember, do we have up to 8K video recording here on the OnePlus 12? Let me check really quick here because I forgot if we do. Okay, so we do have 8K video recording at up to 24 frames per second, but I believe the 8K video recording here on the OnePlus 13 is 8K 30 frames per second. So we got 24 frames per second here and 30 frames per second here on the OnePlus 13 when it comes to 8K video recording, which probably not a lot of people are going to do, but hey, it is there if you do want to use it. So I'm done talking, I'm done rambling on. If you're trying to make that decision on whether or not you should upgrade from the OnePlus 12 to the OnePlus 13 and you have the money to do it, do it. You will not be disappointed. You will absolutely love this device, especially in this blue color. I mean, if you're like me and blue is your favorite color, you're going to love this color right here. And this is the only model, the only color that comes in this, vegan leather finish in the back. Of course, you do have the black color as well and the white color, which both look great as well. And then I believe you even get a free gift as well if you upgrade to the OnePlus 13. So not only do you get a good trade-in deal, but you're also getting a free gift. And then if your device if you don't have a OnePlus 12, maybe you have a different device and it's not in perfect condition, maybe it's just banged up and broken. For any device in any condition, I believe still they are giving an automatic $100 off of your purchase. So if you have a phone that's completely broken, doesn't even turn on or work anymore, you can still get up to $100 for that device if you decide to use it as a trade-in. But if you do decide to upgrade to the OnePlus 13 right here, you find yourself interested, I'll have a link down in the description for you below and maybe even in the pinned comment if you do decide to check one out for yourself. But y'all that have a OnePlus 12, let me know what you think down in the description below. If you're someone who has upgraded to the OnePlus 13, do you agree with me? Do you feel that there is a big difference when you compare it to your OnePlus 12? Or if you have been deciding on whether or not you should upgrade, let me know if this video helped you out. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you did like this video and find it helpful, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other featured videos to come. Thank you all so very much for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.